Are you adapting to the changes in 2017? Well, are ya? Are ya? It's a question. It's a question from me, John Butt, on the Marketing for Owners podcast. Yes, you love it. We're here 5 days a week. We, did I say we? It's always a royal we, isn't it? Well, it's just me. Although, on Wednesdays, we have the expert interview series. And how about Sujan Patel yesterday? That guy is genius. His content marketing is brilliant. And as an entrepreneur, he is killing it. And he's doing the doing. Lots to learn from him. And his tools are good as well, by the way. I use his Mailshake. Very good. Friday, we have the ones to watch. And tomorrow, we have, I had to check, it's Nate Haggerty. Now, Nate is one of, every now and again, I talk to someone who's fantastic, who afterwards I think, oh, wasn't he nice? And I often tell anyone else, I've just spoken to Nate. He's lovely. Nate is one of those guys. His business is in accounting, but he's not even an accountant. Oh, you've got to hear him. Lovely guy. Anyway, so back on today. Are you adapting to changes? Now, basically, we have to adapt to change constantly. But in 2017 is all we're interested in, because 2018, it's all going to change again. Now, quite often, these changes in the modern era, in this modern era of modern marketing and the online world, and a shifting pattern of short attention spans, it's what's happening is just an enhancement of what's already there. But of all the choices of what's already there, what's important? So the first thing I would tell you in an adapting to change is photography. Now, very simply, I personally I can't say I don't enjoy photography. I just can't be bothered. It just doesn't appeal to me. I will go to places and look at something fantastic and then completely forget I could have taken a photo of it. And because I've got an iPhone 7, and the camera on this is better than any camera I ever had as a kid or as an adult, no matter how much I've spent on them in the past. These things are brilliant. But photography, there's no excuse now. On your website, on your social media, your images are what's going to attract attention. I do not have the figures, you can Google it, but there are plenty of figures that on Twitter, tweets with an image get something like 30% more engagement. On Facebook, it's the same, on Instagram, and they will all figure, well, Instagram, you can't do anything else, of course, but they'll all figure. So everyone else is starting to do this, so yours have got to stand out. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be an expert photographer, but it does mean that you've got to keep up. It does mean that you need modern photographs. You can take them yourself. You can dip in your pocket. Come on, you tightwad. Dip in your pocket and pay a photographer to do it. And remember, photographers are professionals. They know how to do this. They can advise you. You can book them for a couple of hours. They can come out to a site. They can do multiple shots in one go. All these things, right down to the website of having the portraits, the images of your staff or just of you. What does your LinkedIn image say about you? Is it professional? Is it just you, like this head? Or is it you and your dog or your cat, or when you went out and got bladdered one night and someone took a photo and it's the only photo you could find? Be professional. You don't have to take your own for your website. You can go to sites like Unsplash or Pexels or and all these. If you look up, if you go to marketingforowners.com, in the sidebar there is a search box. If you look for free images, I've got a couple of posts there about loads of places where you can get royalty-free images for free that you're allowed to use. Please do not take images from other websites and mine. Do not take images from Google Images. That's not what they're for. Those are own. Somebody has put some effort in. Don't steal them. Yeah. Next one, I did mention social media. You do need to step up your social media. Me too. All of us. We need to be getting more engagement. Social media is not just about being there. It's about getting people engaged, talking to people. It's not just for some show off figures. Oh, I got 10,000 followers. It's not for that. It's to actually talk to people and to engage with your current clients, with your past clients, and with your future clients and potential future clients. That's where you're going to do it. It's free, so step it up. If you don't use social media, find someone in your company who does. Perhaps someone younger, someone who does. There are many people. It's quite popular, don't you know? But there are loads of social media. You don't necessarily need to be on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat, I don't even know how to use it. We don't use it for work and will not be using it. For certain of my businesses, Pinterest is of no real help. Instagram is of no real help. On others, LinkedIn is the best. So you need to step up. These things change, they update, they're trying to stay ahead. Facebook is trying to stay ahead of the people like Snapchat who are running along and all these kind of things. So you need to keep up with them. Make sure you know what's doing. Get yourself on a course or get someone else on a course. These kind of things. This is change. Quality over quantity. Years ago, when I used to set up a website, when I first started online, I used to do affiliate marketing, and what I'd do was have 100 articles written, all about every single version of a particular subject, and then put it up on a website, and we would attract attention through the search engines. Well, those search engines, I mean, this is back in 2004, those search engines are smarter, whether it's Google or Bing. Those of us notice Bing copies everything Google does, it seems, so they're almost as clever as Google now. But all of it, they're smart, smarter than you can ever know. They are getting the closest to artificial intelligence. You think it's all cars and robots and things. These guys, their algorithms are amazing. They want quality, and so do your readers. Instead of putting out a post a day, put out a fantastic post once every couple of weeks or once a week. Instead of just putting posts on your latest news, put it on LinkedIn, put it on Medium and send them back to your site, because they have gazillions more people looking at those sites than you will ever get. But keep up with the changes. You don't have to post on your own site. Seriously, look at LinkedIn, posting on LinkedIn, and look at posting on Medium. I'm not going to explain what Medium is, Google it, okay? Just to let you know, the bloke who started Google, Ev Williams, started Blogger, pretty much invented modern blogging, and also started Twitter. So, safe to say, Medium's pretty cool. Then, another thing in the change, think of what works online, then do it offline. Because as people cut costs, so for example, accountants of big companies all over the place are convincing companies to bin their direct mail catalogue and to put an online catalogue on, because all these super bits of software. But nobody wants to read those online things. They want a real catalogue. So you may have noticed in your post that a lot of these catalogues have shrunk down to what in the UK we call A5, or in America, I don't know what you call it, half letter size. And instead of being great big thick things, they're just 60 pages or 40 pages. How about doing one of those for your business? How about sending out with every package so people know what else you send? All this kind of stuff. Just adjust to change. Fill in the holes where everyone else is leaving. Gosh, it's windy and cold here. Why is that? But anyway, there's lots to do. Adapt, adapt, adapt. And the other one is, in changes, change and update your goals. Change and update your budgets. Change and update what you measure. And yes, you should be measuring. Please do these things. It's really going to help. So, enough. It is Thursday. It is time for a Drive Time podcast. Now, if you have never heard of Brendan Burchard, and Brendan is spelled Brendon, but if you put in Brendan Burchard, Google knows who he is. The guy is a giant. He's like a hyped up Tony Robbins. I've actually seen Brendan live on stage in his earlier days. The guy really is great. He's got one of the most infectious smiles, and he hasn't got the hundreds of teeth like Tony Robbins. But he's got a great story. He's got millions of followers. Anyway, his thing is called The Charged Life. Brendan Burchard, you've got to be listening to him. And remember I said to listen to Nate Hegarty tomorrow. It's going to be good. You'll love it. I'll be back soon.